The story begins in the heart of Jerusalem. For years, the Roman Empire has cast its shadow over the Jewish people who are living under oppression and cruelty. A Roman commander named Messala arrives with a massive army, intending to take control of the city and crush the growing resistance among the people. Messala receives news that his old friend Judah Ben-Hur has come to see him after many years. They used to be as close as brothers. Judah comes from an aristocratic family and is a powerful man in Jerusalem. Messala is happy to see Judah, but Judah quickly realizes that Messala has become an ambitious man who is determined to prove himself to the Emperor of Rome. Judah invites him over the next day to celebrate his return, but Messala soon reveals his true intentions. He wants Judah to betray his fellow Jews by identifying the rebels. Messala warns him that if he doesn't cooperate with Rome, our friendship might not mean anything anymore. But Judah stands firm. He refuses to turn his back on his people. That infuriates Messala. He even offers Judah a prestigious position in the Roman army, but Judah rejects it without hesitation. He tells Messala that if stopping the uprisings means turning against his people, then from now on, they're enemies. Messala storms out in anger. That same day, a seemingly minor incident changes everything. A new Roman governor arrives in Jerusalem. Judah and his family are watching the caravan from their rooftop when a loose tile falls off the wall right onto the governor's horse, causing it to panic. It was just an accident, but Messala sees his chance. He quickly arrests Judah, his mother, and his sister. Even though he knows they're innocent, he deliberately hands down a harsh sentence. Judah's mother and sister are thrown into prison. Judah manages to escape the guards and confronts Messala, begging him to release them and take all the blame out on him instead. Messala looks him in the eye and coldly says, "This is what you chose." When Judah realizes his best friend has become his worst enemy, he swears he'll return one day and take his revenge. Everything falls apart in a single day. The house of Ben-Hur is destroyed, his name is disgraced, and Judah, shackled and broken, is sent off with other slaves to a Roman warship. Now he's just another rowing slave working endlessly to the rhythm of the drums under the whip and command of brutal officers. He's exhausted, but one thing fuels him: revenge. Until one day, the ship's commander, a cold and hardened man named Arius, notices Judah's strength and spirit, something different from the rest of the slaves. One night, when Judah is called in to report, Arius wakes up and tells him he could have easily killed him in his sleep. But Judah calmly replies that killing him would have only led to his own death. He has something more important to do. He has to get off that ship alive. Soon, news comes of an upcoming naval battle. Arius orders all slaves to be chained to their benches except for Judah. The battle begins. A larger enemy ship rams them and chaos erupts. Fire, screams, splinters. Judah fights his way to the deck. When Arius is injured and thrown into the sea, Judah dives in and saves him. They drift for days on a piece of wreckage, until a Roman ship finally rescues them. Judah is no longer just a slave. He becomes the man who saved Arius's life. Back in Rome, in front of everyone, Arius publicly adopts Judah as his son. His name is restored, but now it echoes through the heart of the Roman Empire. Judah spends some time in Rome, but he never feels like he belongs. He's determined to return to Jerusalem, to find his mother and sister, and to take revenge on Messala. When he returns, he finds his house in ruins, but there's one person still waiting for him: Esther, the girl he once loved. She and her father have stayed in Jerusalem all these years. Esther tells him that it's been 5 years and there's been no news of his mother or sister. Judah goes to confront Messala. Messala is shocked. Not only has Judah returned, but he's back as the chief advisor. Judah demands he immediately find out where his mother and sister are. Messala's men go to the dungeon and find them, but they've become lepers. Messala secretly orders them to be taken to the leper colony valley. His mother and sister return home one last time. Esther finds them and promises not to tell Judah what they've become. His mother makes her swear never to reveal how they look now, to take this secret to her grave. They see Judah one final time, hidden and from afar. When Esther meets with Judah, she tells him she found his family, but that they're dead. She begs him to let go of his revenge, but Judah is more determined than ever. Soon, the grandest event of the year is held in Jerusalem, the chariot race. Spectators, even the Roman governor, gather for it. Judah signs up to race one of the chariots, planning to face Messala on the track and finally settle the score. The stands are packed. The arena is a mix of sand and old blood, and the sun blazes overhead. Judah is ready. His chariot is white. He doesn't care about the finish line. All his focus is on Messala. Messala is there too, with his black chariot and deadly spiked wheels, ready to destroy anyone in his path. The horn blows. The chariots explode off the starting line like bullets. The pounding of the drums, the roar of the crowd, and the thunder of hooves all merge into one. In the first lap, Messala gets ahead of Judah. He starts taking out the other racers one by one with the deadly blades on his chariot wheels. Judah tries to close the distance between them. In the next lap, Messala goes after Judah, trying to eliminate him too. Their chariot wheels lock together, and Messala strikes Judah with his whip, but Judah grabs the whip from him and strikes back. In the final lap, Messala makes a reckless move and tries to ram Judah from the side, but at that moment, his chariot wheel snaps and he loses control. Messala gets trampled under the hooves of another chariot's horses. The crowd falls silent. Judah crosses the finish line, but his eyes are searching for Messala. He finds him, barely alive, lying on the ground and gasping for breath. Judah walks up to him, and Messala, with a bitter smile, whispers, "You think winning this race means it's over? Go see how your family is living." Judah is stunned. Even in defeat, Messala still manages to stab him emotionally. Judah has won the race, but he's not the same man anymore. The revenge is done, but the anger hasn't gone away. Messala's last words echo in his mind, "Go see how your family is living." Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, you know what to do.